Hello, family. Welcome back. As you see, your sister is back with another zodiac sign oracle reading. I'm doing one for Leo, Virgo, and Libra. That's right. I got you. This one is for you. Yes, indeed. There will be timestamps down below for each zodiac sign. And guess what? I'm in this with many of you because I am a Leo as well. So keep that in mind. Whatever you see here in this reading, and it's a so-called oracle reading on each zodiac sign. Remember, it's for entertainment purpose only. Okay, it is a collective reading. Many of you are going to be resonating with this reading, and that there are timelines to my reading. So that being said, we have to let things play out. Okay, we have to let things play out. I'm going to be using for many of you the angel deck as well as the angel answer deck. So when I get to your zodiac sign, make sure you pause first and think about those answers that you are seeking as far as any questions that you may have for this new year. Okay? Keep that all in mind. There are no coincidences, okay? And remember, this is a collective reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with Leo, Leo, Leo. Hello, Leo. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and get started with Leo. First, I'm going to start off using this right here. That's right. So take the time to pause and think about those questions that you are desiring an answer about. It can be, when I'm going to, get that call, when I'm going to hear from somebody. This is a good time to move this year. This is a good time to make a certain move in my life, whether it be a new job, new career, whatever the case may be. Okay. Should I, leave this so-called dead end relationship that's not going anywhere? Whatever your question is, go ahead and set your attentions and then hit pause it first and then hit play. Okay. So I have to go ahead and definitely set my attention as well. And remember, this is a collective reading. And I will be leaving this video up for the remainder of this year. So please feel free to come back and watch it as much as you like. Excuse me. Collective angel message reading for Leo. Angel reading for Leo. Hold on, family. The button flipped the wrong way. All right. Collective angel reading for Leo. Mm. Collective angel reading for Leo. 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 Okay, I was told to stop. Okay, let's get with it, Leo. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. Okay. I have here listen to your intuition. So for many of you, you need to actually listen to your intuition. I'm sure many of you are very distracted on the wrong things or on the wrong individual. So you need to be very focused now when you are seeking answers. Definitely listen to your intuition and you will get those answers, okay? Next, I have perfect timing for somebody. Perfect timing, Leo. For many of you, within the next few months. Within the next few months. Next, for many of you, there's something better. Then I have for many of you, unlikely. Now, this is not really saying no, but many of you could be doing a whole lot of procrastinating, making excuses. You're very distracted. You're not focused. So anyway, if it's unlikely, the answer could be no. But everything depends on how you move from this day forward. Okay, so get focused. Anyway, for many of you, I got unlikely, and I feel like it's due to many of you procrastinating. Ask for help from others. Now, I think about those that, full of pride. You don't want to let nobody in. You don't want nobody to know what's going on with you. You don't want to come out weak, whatever the case may be, or helpless. Your angels are saying ask for help from others, especially on the job or even your personal life, especially if many of you are, struggling. Okay? You don't have to do it alone. Ask help from others. For many of you, success this new year, 2023. For many of you Leos, take action. Go for it and take action. For many of you, the situation will improve. So if you're worried about the situation, as far as is it going to improve or not, this is your answer. The situation will improve. All right, next, Leo, I have here recovery. This can be due to a breakup, heartache. This can be due to addiction, whatever the case may be. But the angels are saying recovery. Okay, maybe many of you have been in that place to where um, you've been in experiencing lack, shall I say? Well, this new year's your angels are saying recovery. So many of you are going to start rising back up. Next, wait. For many of you, your angels are saying wait. For many of you, you're getting the answer yes. You hear that, Leo? Next, for many of you, this new year, your answer is a year from now. So this means something to somebody. You're getting the answer a year from now. And lastly, Leo, your answer is no need to worry. So stop worrying and know that everything's going to be all right. Okay, Leo, let's get your angel messages here. Collective reading for Leo. 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 cross. Okay, are you ready, Leo? This is your collective angel message for this new year. Remember, now this is in divine order. There are random messages. Just take that which resonate. But don't forget, remember what you saw here, because things have to play out within the coming days and weeks. So let's get started. Right here, I have 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. So I think about on that job, okay? This is 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. Next, 4 of Air, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide the answers. So for many of you, don't be quick to make a decision. Take your time. And if you're still feeling unsure, you need to meditate. But always set your intention before you meditate, okay? Meditate so you can, receive, so you'll be able to receive clarity, okay? And this is 4 of Air. And don't let nobody, force you or rush you to make a decision, because, it would never, if you decide to make a decision like that, it's nothing like being forced to make a decision. Energy needs to flow naturally, not to be forced. So definitely take your time, okay? I'm going to read again. Take time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide the answers. Next, Leo. The will, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. The will, Archangel Michael. So this speaks about a positive change ahead for many of you. Receive it. 10 of Fire, too much work, accept help from others. Now, I can't make this up. Didn't we just see that message earlier when I had used the angel answer deck, and it said, for many of you, you need to accept help from others. This is confirmation. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. So please, family, try not to be doing a whole lot of worrying, because that can, create a lot of health issues. It's not good for us to be worrying anyway. For many of you, you might end up having like high blood pressure issues or whatever. But anyway, it's just the angels are saying accept help from others, okay? And try to get balance. Okay, it says life is out of balance. And you know whose you are. There's 10 of Fire. And see, if you are very emotional and you all over the place, you're still unbalanced. Next, we have 7 of Water, Leo. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. You hear that, Leo? Ace of Air. Renewal, Archangel Jermiel. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So for many of us Leos, it's going to be time to move in a new direction. Okay. I know, you can get stuck in the same old routine, or on that same job or in that same, old relationship, whatever the case may be. Everybody's situation is different. But for many of you, Leos, this speaks about renewal, about change, okay? A favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Uh, Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Ace of Air. I think I did this one already. I can't remember. Six of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So for many of you Leos, that has been experiencing some challenges behind the scenes, things are going to start looking up this new year. Okay. And many of you probably be taking a trip this year as well. You knows whose you are. Next, Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So many of you Leos might be doing some moving. Many of you might be, starting a new relationship with someone, or it could be a ex, okay, or ex trying to creep back in, okay. So anyway, whatever this means to many of you, this is very interesting. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. And many of you are growing spiritually as well. Seven of Air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. And I believe this message did come out when I had used the angel answer deck. Something about poor timing. Okay. Plans that needs revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. King of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Are these characters describing many of you? And lastly, Leo, Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Now, I'm definitely feeling this message. For me, the need to have more fun. All right, Leo, I'm going to pick one that I feel led to read up on. Okay, let me see which one I feel the need to read up on. Okay, I'm going to read up on this one. I'm going to read up on this one. Okay, first, I'm going to read up on renewal. This is for somebody. Have ears to hear. The angel sent you this card because you're either near the end of a project or at a crossroad on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies that it's time to review and do some evaluation, make thoughtful judgment regarding your life, and then make confident choices. Rest easily knowing that you prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorable for you. And in addition, academic examinations and certification tests go well. And that's for many of you, especially if you are in school or if you plan on taking some kind of test to elevate in your career or on a job. Okay, I'll read that again. Rest easy knowing that you prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorable for you. So many of you are experiencing some kind of legal situation, in court, according to, your angel, it's going to go well for you. It's going to be in your favor. In addition, academic examinations and certification tests go well. Additional meaning, a landmark decision, a career or a job change, moving in a different direction, a new beginning. Wow. You hear that, Leo? That's for somebody. All right, next I'm going to read Four of Air. It's time to rest, take a vacation, or just create time to regroup and reevaluate. Retreat from the world and any stress or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing and don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek. If you're exhausted and all intellectual possibilities for a solution. Additional meaning, the need to get more sleep. Allow more time before making a choice. The end of a stressful period. Feeling mentally exhausted. All right, Leo. This is for somebody. Get plenty of rest. And when it comes to those decision making, meditate. Always meditate. Pray and then meditate. Go somewhere, get quiet, quiet the mind, shut this world out, and meditate. And those answers will come to you. Maybe not right away, but as you move forward, eventually you're gonna get an epiphany. Somebody might just happen to say the right thing. You might happen to watch YouTube, and you might get those answers in a video, but you will get those answers. Who knows? You might see a feather, and all feathers, the colors have meanings to them. But anyway, you will get those answers. Okay, Leo? And I wish you all the best this new year. Like I said, this was a collective reading. And I thank you for taking the time to watch. If you enjoy this content, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Peace. And thank you, Leo. Hello, Virgo. Hello, hello. All right, let's get with your angel answers. First, after I'm through talking, I want you to pause and, think about those questions that you want answered. Whether it's due to, you're expecting to receive a call from somebody, a text, you're expecting to receive some news. You want to know when you're going to get this news. Just whatever that's important to you. Okay, is this a good time to move this year? Is this a good time to leave my job? Whatever the case may be, think on those answers. Set your intentions first, then hit the play and continue from there. And remember, this is a collective reading. I'm going to leave this reading up for the remaining of this year. So take your time, okay? All right, Virgo. Let's get with it. Let's get with it, Virgo. Collective angel answer message for Virgo. Collective angel answer message for Virgo. Collective angel answer message for Virgo. Now that's interesting. I never had no and yes come out at the same time. But anyway, let's get with this, Virgo. Let's get with this. For many of you, you're going to be receiving an opportunity that's going to open up for many of you. Okay? Some kind of new opportunity. Now, you would know this for yourself and you would see it when it presents itself to you as long as you're not distracted. Okay, if you are distracted, you're not focused, you're going to miss out on this opportunity. So be on the lookout for this opportunity that's going to present itself to many of you this new year. Many of you are going to be moving into abundance this new year. So this can be for any reason. It can be due to a raise, a promotion, inheritance. And this is tax season, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. But anyway, abundance means many things to many people. Whatever it means to you, so shall it be unto you this new year. For many of you, the answer is wait. For many of you, Virgo, the answer is you're ready. And you know what this means for you. Okay? If you're thinking about taking a test, going back to school, whatever the case may be, you're ready. Next, helpful people. Helpful people. Next, romance. So many of you are gonna be experiencing this new year. Might end up meeting somebody new. Romance gonna start blossoming for many of you. Next, no need to worry. So no need to worry, Virgo. Stop worrying, okay? Let go and let God. Because energy has to flow naturally, okay? It can't be forced or rushed. Pretty much get out of your own way. Stop rushing. Stop worrying. For many of you, the answer is a year from now. For many of you, the answer is yes. For many of you, the answer is compromise. Especially if you want to bring peace and balance to a situation, try to get to that point of compromising, okay? For many of you, your answer is remain positive. And it's going to take this for you to receive a positive result, okay? Because you want things to be in your favor. So remaining positive is the answer. Choose a new direction for many of you. For many of you, your answer is in the near future. And it's not that long. In the near future. For many of you, your answer is yes. So I got two yeses, but I also got one no. I got two yeses and one no. So yes outrules the no. Okay? Yes outrules the no, Virgo. But for many of you, the answer is no. And you know who you are. You know your situation. You know if you are in a, especially a relationship, if that relationship is a dead end relationship that's going nowhere. I mean, you should really just, take heed to your intuition that's giving you those signs. Especially when you see red flags. You know the answer is no. All right, Virgo, we're ready to do a collective angel message for you all. Collective angel message for Virgo. Collective angel message from Virgo for this new year of 2023. Thank you. And none of this is in divine order, okay? They're just random messages. The first one is King of Earth. This is somebody generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered the Midas touch. So many of you have that it factor, okay? And as you see, it has here opportunities. So many of you are going to be presented a kind of opportunity that's going to be presented to many of you. Your angels are saying you have the Midas touch, so pretty much, go for it. Okay, it's going to be a successful time for many of you this new year. So I'm going to read it again. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered the Midas touch. Pretty much when it shows up and you see it for what it is, go for it. Okay? Go for it. Next, we have the Sun, our angel, Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that leads to success. Have confidence in yourself. So that's twice the word confidence is coming out. Many of you, stop procrastinating. Have confidence in yourself and know that you have what it takes. Okay? And just go for it this new year. Go for it. Five of Earth. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self employment. So let me say this, many of you are operating in the mental of lack, okay? So be mindful how you thinking as well as what come out of your mouth. You know, like for instance, don't say, I am blessed, but you say but you're thinking about what you don't have, but anytime we say the word but, it cancels out anything positive that we're saying. Try to leave the word but out. Okay, just focus on what you are believing for and leave it there and have faith, okay? But many of you have that lack mentality, watch your words, say I have and I can. I talk like that every day. When I picked up on this concept, every day I say I have and I can. And even if like it's raining outside, cause for some people when it's raining outside, you feel like gloomy. It puts you in that gloomy mood. But I don't care. I wake up every day and I say, thank you, Lord. And I say today's a good day. Life is good, and so shall it be unto me, whether it's raining or not. Okay, so it's pretty much renewing your mind. But for many of you, try to get your thought process on thinking positive. Okay, and try to if you can help it, which you can. It's pretty much you have to train your thoughts to as far as renew your mind to think that way. Okay, think it and be. But anyway, try to watch your words and your thoughts. Anyway, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. And like I said, everybody's situation is different. Many of you might end up losing your job this new year for whatever reason. So everybody's situation is different. So let me just say that also, okay? Next, we have the strength card, our angel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Next, we have two of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. Look at the word forgiveness. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. So for many of you, if you are presently in a relationship, it looks like you're experiencing some personal struggles in that area. For whatever reason, it could be due to who knows, a breakup for whatever reason. Um, but it's going to take forgiveness. It's definitely going to take forgiveness, for this resolution to be solved. Let me just say that on many of your parts, but you have your reasons, and to feel is to heal. But anyway, for many of you, your relationships are definitely going to, grow more closer. I'm going to read this again. A relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. It's definitely going to take forgiveness on many of your part or on the other person end. Okay, so if it's you family, take your time, don't rush. And if it's on the other person end, give them space so they can think. Okay, and figure out this is what they want. Eight of earth, skill work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So many of you are thinking about going back to school, especially if you want to move up in your career or on the job. Maybe many of you been on a job for so long, you're like, you know what, I can do this. I can be a supervisor. I can be a manager. And yes, you can. And yes, you can. The Hermit, Archangel Raziel. Spend time in a quiet, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So this speaks about many of you, this new year gonna be, pretty much being more solo. Um, Many of you are going to be experiencing a lot of spiritual transformation. Let me just say that spiritual growth this new year. But many of you definitely are going to be going in hermit mode, of new self discovery, spiritually evolving this new year. But it's going to take for many of you to be solo though, and just be with self. And I definitely understand what this means. Okay, Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career, opportunities. That is the what? Third or fourth time the word opportunities came out. So please don't be so distracted. You need to position yourself so when these opportunities show up, you can jump on it. gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. Wow, Virgo, that's awesome. Six of Earth. And lastly, Virgo, Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Now, many of you, especially if this pertains to relationships with many of you have a decision to make, and it can be really, you're thinking about moving on. I'm just saying, but for whatever reason, you're procrastinating, you're making excuses, many of you are in denial. Let me just say that. And like the message saying, you're pretending there is no problem. It's like you don't want to face it. Okay, it's like you really don't want to face it, and you just going on with you just going with the flow. With how things is. And it's not going to change itself. It's not going to change itself unless you face it. You know, and bring up whatever it is to the surface. Okay. So I'm definitely going to read up on this card for many of you. Okay. Many of you have been a stalemate. So I'm going to read up on two cards. So this definitely going to be one of them. All right. That is to hear, Virgo. You're struggling with a decision. You have conflicting emotions or thoughts about which way to move. So you're avoiding making a choice. Intuitively, you know what to do, but you're afraid to act and are at an impasse. Have faith in your own wisdom and move forward. Many of you are in stagnation. You're scared to move forward. There's a stalemate between parties. Compromise is called for. Find an impartial mediator to forge a resolution. So that word compromise. Additional meaning, overanalyzing a situation, pretending there's no problem, complex negotiation, and self-doubt. Okay? I'm going to read this one. It's for somebody. This is Two of Water. Two people are sharing a close relationship right now. A fond relationship continues to deepen. A love affair is moving to a new level of intimacy. Mutual love, respect, and understanding have developed between the parties. Your relationship is healing and continued commitment is still possible. Now is not the time to leave a relationship. Difficulties between people or groups comes to a positive resolution. Conflicts end and forgiveness is extended. Additional meaning, romance, sexual attraction, engagement, kindred spirit, and unexpected gift, shared ideas. There you have it, Virgo. Take that which resonate. I wish you all the best. And remember, there are timelines to my readings, okay? If you're not experiencing this now, many of you will be in the coming days, months, well, the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. Please know that. And feel free to come back and let me know, okay? Have many of you been resonating with this reading? Because things have to play out. They really do. All right. Bye, Virgo. Thank you. Hello, Libra. Thank you for taking the time to check in. I'm just to do these readings for you. This is what you can expect for this new year of 2023, Libra. Before I get started, I want you to pause the video, set your attentions, Libra, on those questions that you won't answer. For instance, you know, is this a good time to move? You know, should I, end this relationship? That's really a dead end, but you need to leave it, but you have not left it yet for whatever reason. Should I, leave this job? Um, if you're expecting to hear some news, you want to know when, set your attentions, okay? And remember, this is a collective reading now. Everybody's not going to resonate with all the messages, but the God of the universe already knew you was going to watch. So there is a message for you. It is for you to be open and take heed to the message, okay? But you would know those certain messages, you would know, okay? Because you're going to resonate with them. So let's get started, Libra. Here are your angel answers for this new year. Collective angel answer message for Libra. Collective angel answer message for Libra. None of these are in divine order, okay? They're just random messages. Okay, let's get with it. Okay, Libra, there's something better. So for many of you, this is your answer. There's something better. Especially if you're in that, relationship that's going in circles to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in that dead end job, you're not feeling fulfilled, you're feeling burnt out. Yes, there is something better. Okay? So keep that in mind. Ask your angels. So for many of you, you need to ask your angels. So I would suggest you not only pray but meditate and be still. Shut this world out so you can hear, okay, and get those answers. And you will get them. You're going to come in the most strangest ways, but you will get those answers. For many of you, within the next few weeks. So if you're expecting to hear from somebody, you're expecting to hear some news within the next few weeks. Next, peaceful resolution. So if there has been some kind of conflict going on with a family or a friend or significant other, spouse, whatever the case may be, according to the spirit, there should be peaceful resolution. Next, it's up to you. Sorry about that. So at the end of the day, whatever many of you decisions that you have to make, the spirit is saying it's up to you. Okay, just do what you feel that's best for you. Okay, it's up to you. Next, I have the word trust. Many of you need to trust the process and trust and believe that everything's going to be all right. Keep the faith. Next, I have reconsider. For many of you, the answer is no. For many of you, the answer is don't stop. So if you thought about giving up, whatever this means to you, your answers are saying don't stop. Don't give up. For many of you, your answer is meditation brings the answers. But you can't be distracted. You got to be focused. And you never know. You could be on YouTube and happen to see the right video. You might, hear somebody talking and get those answers. You never know how you're going to get those answers. But it starts with meditation first, okay? You got to still the mind, shut this world out, and be still. Because when I think about meditation, I think about receiving downloads, okay? But anyway, many of you need to meditate. For many of you, the answer is yes. And remember, this is a collective reading. For many of you, the answer is within the next few months. For many of you, the answer is get more information. Especially if somebody is telling you something, if you're hearing gossip, that's what popped up in my spirit. If you're hearing a lot of gossip, get more information. Don't just go by the first hand somebody telling you something, okay? Get more information. You need to be receiving clarity. Get more information. But for many of you, the answer is communicate clearly. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And lastly, for many of you, the answer is recovery. I think about the word addiction. There are all kind of addictions. You got especially people who are going through things and they want to self-medicate. You know, they'll do it with alcohol, drugs. Sex addictions. There's all kind of addictions. Also, I think about many of you could have been ill. Okay, experiencing some kind of illness. This is a positive omen. It says recovery. So for many of you, this new year, you're going to start recovering. It just depends on what this means to many of you, okay? It can be recovering from a breakup, you know. All right, Libra. I'm getting ready to do your collective angel message real quick. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, okay? And for my butterflies who happen to be watching, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. All right, collective angel message for Libra. Collective angel message for Libra. For this new year, 2023, collective angel message for Libra. Collective angel message for Libra. Collective angel message reading for Libra. Okay, Libra, let's look at this. And let me say this, the God of the universe already knew that many of you were going to watch. So it's no coincidence. Take that with you resonate, but remember there are timelines to my readings. So for many of you, you're going to be resonating with a lot of these messages. And the messages that you're not resonating with, you have to realize everybody background is different, situation is different. So everybody's not going to resonate with all the messages, okay? But that which you are resonating with, that you need to hear, okay, as far as the message that's going to come out, it's going to be for you, and you will know what it is for you. But still, those things that you're not presently resonating with at this present time, keep it in mind. Now we got that. There are timelines to my reading, but you got that days and weeks and months play out, because a lot of this many of you going to see before this new year ends. Okay, so keep that in mind. But I always say the past cannot be changed, but the future can. It's all about making the necessary adjustments. Okay. So let's continue, Libra. Your first card is Renewal, Archangel Jermiel. Review and evaluate favorable assessments of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So for many of you, you know, it's time for you to move in a new direction. All right. It has here two couples, so it can be due to relationships or maybe a new career job. Maybe many of you have outgrown that relationship, or maybe you burnt out at that job. Or maybe you're in a relationship and y'all thinking about moving. Okay, um, it would be in y'all favor, if you decide to move in another direction, as far as another location. Next, the star archangel Jophiel. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So many of you Libra, you're on the right path this new year. Okay. And if you feel like you're not presently, many of you will be getting on track this new year, okay? But remember, it says make long term plans, okay? Not short term, but long term. All right, let's continue. Libra. Next, we have Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Do you hear that, Libra? So don't let nobody sabotage you. But I always say this, can nobody sabotage you unless you allow them to get close to you. Okay? So be mindful who you allow to get close to you. Stay focused and yeah, and definitely protect that which you have created. And have courage and believe in yourself as well, Libra. Next, Libra, we have the star, our angel Jophiel. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. I'm trying to see, have I read this already? Because it sure sounds familiar. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. That's confirmation. Make long term plans, okay? Moving forward. Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure, important documents or contracts. Wow. So many of you are going to be experiencing some kind of new business adventure, okay? And also, many of you are going to be dealing with contracts this new year. So it could be due to a new project. It can also be due to you starting a new job, okay? But the key word is abundance. This speaks about money coming in, okay? This new year. So for many of you, be on the lookout for this, Libra. All right, next we have Queen of Air. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Can many of you resonate with these qualities? Objective decision making, clearing out all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in the situation. So many of you, I like this, many of you are going to be moving those things that no longer serve you. Okay, you're moving forward, and many of you are pretty much, dropping those baggages that you were once holding on to that was like dead weight that's no longer serving you. Okay, the Emperor Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Now, many of you Libra has leadership qualities. Okay, so this is the case. I really don't see many of you, at some job to where you know, you're doing something to where you're not operating as a leader. Many of you have leadership qualities. So I'm sure many of you are probably supervisors and managers that are watching me. Many of you probably already have your own business, you know. Um, but if many of you been thinking about, leveling up, as they say, making boss moves, I would suggest you do it this new year. Because according to the spirit, many of you, have those leadership characteristics about you. You have definitely strong mental control, and it takes that when you're dealing with people. Okay, it definitely takes that. So anyway, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Is this many of you, Libra? Describe your characteristic. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So many of you have been doing a whole lot of procrastinating. You know what you need to be doing, but if for some reason, you know, you're not doing it. Okay? Spirit is saying it's time to buckle down and get things done and honor your commitments. Next, Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. So many of you, your intuition is going to start to increase this new year. I mean, this new year coming in. So definitely, whatever is you're feeling in your gut, go with it. It will not stir you wrong. It's best to go by what you know, not what you think. Okay. Many of you might be doing some thing about moving this new year. Okay, because this is about a new home, and many of you maybe entering a new relationship this new year. Okay, it has here falling in love. I mean, many of you might end up hearing from that ex this new year. But anyway, whatever this means to many of you, it's gonna be an interesting year for you. All right, next, four of air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide the answers. So for many of you, you know, um, it looks like you're going to have a decision to make. I mean, who doesn't? Okay, who doesn't? But anyway, don't feel rushed because energy needs to flow naturally. It cannot be rushed. And a lot of times, the only time it's rushed is when we try to get in our own way and we're not operating in faith. Okay, so just step back from all of that. This new year, try to go with the flow. And when it comes to your decision making this new year, allow more time before making a decision. Okay, and also for many of you, you might need to do some meditation also. Okay, to get those answers. Just don't let nobody force you to make a decision. That's all. It has to feel right to you. All right, next Libra. Unity are angels and the fawn, traditional viewpoint or method, spiritual organization, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So this just pretty much speaks about, for many of you, it would be beneficial, if you hook up with spiritual like-minded brothers and sisters like yourself. Because it's nothing like being with a group of individual that gets you and they supports you. That support goes a long way. Because when you are, having an experience, whatever that means to you. Okay, I'm talking about spiritual. I think about spiritual awakening and all of that. and you have nobody, if you have nobody to talk to, that sucks. And a lot of people, they check out these videos on YouTube and they comment, you know, they do a lot of commenting with others in the comment section, and that's one way of hooking up with others. But for many of you, it looks like you're going to be joining some kind of organization, maybe going to a new church, or hooking up with other spiritual organizations. Because many of you are seeking others like yourself, okay? So many of you are seeking unity, hooking up with others that gets you or that supports your belief, if you know what I mean. And then many of you just, like to belong, and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. Next, three of fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So for many of you Libra, it looks like you're gonna be coming to some money, honey. Okay. And this new year, things are gonna be looking up for many of you, looking very good. Your angels are saying have patience and make long-term plans this new year. Three of fire. So kudos for you. And like I said, a lot of these messages, many of you are already experiencing a lot of this already, okay? And you know who you are. And many of you already have an idea that these messages are speaking to you because you know where you are, in the present. And those things that, you're planning on looking into this new year. Anyway, Queen of Water, tenderhearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Is this many of your characteristics, Libra? Relationships develops to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So for many of you this new year, if you are present in a relationship, okay, or not, it looks like many of you are going to be meeting somebody new, but if you are present in a relationship and it hasn't been that long, you've been dating this individual, it looks like things are going to start to pick up this new year, okay? Your angels are saying trust your intuition and also care for yourself and others. It's so easy to get caught up in people. A lot of times you can lose sight of self. So definitely make sure you're good, okay? And continue to take care of you also, because you can't be good to nobody, when you are neglecting yourself. Okay, so make sure maybe you treat yourself good, okay, and always keep you as priority number one. Okay. All right, I'm going to pick two cards to read up on, and we're going to end this reading. But since this is my last reading, I'm going to pick three cards. How about that, Leo? I mean, not Leo, but Libra. How about that? So let me see which one I want to do. I'm going to read up on Four of Air. I'm going to read up on Knight of Earth. And I'm going to read up on the Star. Okay, Libra, let's get with it. I'm going to read the star. Go ahead, wish upon a star. The angels say you have every reason to feel hope and happy expectations. Believe in your dreams and look to your future with optimism, excitement, and confidence. Challenging times are now behind you. Now, if you're still going through the motion, just know for many of you, those challenging times are getting ready to end, okay? Many of you are going to be receiving some good news this year, that's going to come out of a difficult period that you have been experiencing. So keep the faith, okay? And know that this too shall pass. Challenging times are now behind you and brighter times are ahead. Make your plans with a long view in mind. Now is the time to envision your life the way you want it to be. and to take action in that direction. The expectations you create for yourself are planted in fertile soil. Trust and follow your intuition as it's right on target. Additional meaning, faith, a sense of purpose, a prosperous new beginning, being on the right path. Wow, kudos for you, Libra. So many of you definitely are on the right path. Okay? I didn't mean that. I meant this. Okay, Libra? So keep up the good work. Okay, next I'm going to read Knight of Earth. It speaks about someone who is loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Situation. It's time to get things done. Leave the planning stage behind and take action. Honor your promises and commitment. Attend to the tales. Attend to the details and be thorough. People, someone you can expect to be loyal, dedicated, and dependable. A well-trained person who does an excellent job over time. A natural and animal lover. A nature an animal lover who may be a vegetarian, details oriented, diligent, thoughtful, honorable, and kind. Additional meaning, renewed motivation, increased abundance, business travel, a guardian angel. So many of you probably gonna be doing some traveling this new year also. And lastly, Libra, four of air. It's time to rest, take a vacation, or just create time to regroup and reevaluate. Retreat from the world and any stress or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing and don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek. If you're exhausted and intellectual possibilities for a solution. Let me read that again. Meditation may provide the answers you seek if you exhausted all intellectual possibilities for a resolution. Additional meaning, the need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice, the end of a stressful period, feeling mentally exhausted. All right, Libra, I wish you all the best. I thank you for taking this time to, you know, spend it with your sister. Um, I will be starting on the next, zodiac signs, okay, falling from this one. So remember, there are timelines to my readings. I'm going to leave this up for the remaining of this year, okay? Take that with you resonate. If you enjoy this content, I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. Hit that thumbs up, okay? Or feel free to, express your thoughts with your sister down below. That would be just wonderful. I love you guys. Be safe this new year. And many of you are on the right path, and many of you are going to be experiencing abundance. And many of you, hey, are going to be experiencing romance. Hello, somebody. So, anyway, much love to you. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.